The most powerful thing about Weehawken Creative Arts is definitely the community.
It's really hard to have something stronger than, having great bonds with people.
There is no competition between our dancers.
You could have a silent audience and then you'll still have people screaming from the dressing rooms like, yeah, great job! Just being able to have a second family, that's really all you could ask for.
When I first started dance, it was at a previous dance company with Miss Val, and when she moved over to Weehawken, I followed her.
I came to Weehawken because they have such an amazing reputation for producing the best dancers, having the best technique, and making the most insane, amazing shows.
A big scary thing for me was definitely talking to older people. I walked in all shy, like, ooh, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna be in a corner dancing. But then everyone was like, hey, what's your name? And yeah, everyone was so welcoming. And I was terrified because they were like 3 years or 4 years older than me. But it didn't matter because we're just all here to dance and have fun.
It's that teamwork where everybody supports everybody and these teenagers are kind of running the show. And it's just a different experience. It's really, really rare.
I think that, for me at least, became like really big is when I got old enough to start auditioning, and it started off as like it's a good experience, and then I started like getting parts, and then I started getting involved with other classes and other styles, and it just snowballed from there.
I remember the day I was like, it kind of hit me how much I really love doing this. That's when I realized that I can just be myself, and this is the place to do that. It's really just let me be free and just be able to be who I am.
It's really cool to see these young students that sign up when they're 8 or 9 and graduate when they're 18, starting with no confidence, no knowledge, and really just loving it and growing in it and gaining this confidence to the point where they're teaching their own classes or battling other hip-hop dancers.
As you talk to some of the younger kids, you see your old self in them, and you know that they're gonna do great things, and so then you go out of your way to talk to them like they're the cool kids.
The best part is definitely just watching them make the memories. That I will still look back to something like 4 years ago and be like, that was so cool, and then, or we'll joke about it or something, and then I'm watching all of the kids do their stuff, and I'm like, wow, they're gonna remember this for the rest of their lives. That's pretty cool.
Our program is fun in that we are so performance drama based. I've never been into competition. I know it's huge in the dance world, but I think what we offer is way more valuable than that in the teamwork aspect and the technique and everything that goes into working as a team.
The first couple weeks of the semester, you work a lot on technique and become a better dancer. And then the majority of the semester after that, you put together little pieces of those techniques you learned in the prior weeks and make a whole dance.
From the dance instructor perspective, we kind of plan and outline everything during auditions. So we go in with a tentative plan and we start rehearsing the kids on Sundays. So they're here all day Sunday. The leads will start working themselves into our regular classes so that our students are used to the leads being there. And then every Sunday closer to the show gets more and more like an actual dress rehearsal where we'll run through the show on a Sunday. So when we get to the pavilion, we pretty much, dress rehearsals go very smoothly, shows go very smoothly.
In classes or the occasional weekly rehearsal, you sort of understand the storyline and the way that the dance is gonna look, but you won't really know until the week of dress rehearsal where it's oh, this is an actual storyline in a show. It's not dances, it's its own little world.
Yeah, for me, I feel proud to invite someone to my dance recital because it's not just them coming to watch just me. They'll actually be able to stay entertained throughout the show, and they won't, come after the show and just say, hey, you did such a good job, and I'll say thanks. It's more oh my gosh, that was an awesome show. I want to watch it again. That's the beauty of it, because people have fun watching it rather than just waiting an hour to watch your one dance.
It's definitely going to have a lifelong impact because without dance, I would definitely be in a different spot.
Being able to talk to people, like showing up to a job interview and being confident about who you are will definitely help a lot. And me personally, like, this could potentially be a profession. And that's something wild.
The long-term impact is just a passion for hip hop in my case. Even if, you know, I'm a speech therapist in real life, but like this is my jam, this is what I love. And I love speech therapy, but this is awesome. So if nothing else, you know, when one of my students has her own daughter and goes to her dance recital and kind of gets that flutter in her heart when the hip hop music kicks on, then it was all worth it.